Okay, so I think I'm gonna try something new today.
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and hippity hop.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. As you see, I divided this into 10 squares, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to do an art style challenge. So I thought at the very least I could get to 10, and maybe in a separate video I'll try to do a different 10. But you know, as you guys know, I'm influenced by a lot of different artists, mainly comic book artists, so I thought it'd be nice to do a mix between doing comic artists I really admire and respect, along with a lot of different styles that I don't usually do. So I thought this would be a lot of fun. So I got 10 right here right now. Probably just will do 10 for this particular video, but we will see in particular how it goes. So let's get started here. Let's get started. I think for this one, to keep it simple, just something that would showcase the style, I think I'm just gonna do Batman. Okay, so we are going to get started. I'll probably keep it easy. Let's keep something similar to my style just to get warmed up. Why don't we do one of my all-time heroes, Mr. Jim Lee. Why don't we do like a Jim Lee Batman to start us off? Let's do that. Okay, so there it is. That is Jim Lee rough Batman style. Like, this is very reminiscent to his sketch style nowadays. If you go to his channel, and free plug for my man Jim Lee, who's been he's got his YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and he's been doing a lot. So this is very similar to how he does his convention sketches in that way, but better. You know, kind of look at him right now. Kind of has the feel from far away. Kind of looks like him. So okay, so that we did Jim Lee. And now, why don't we go ahead and try something a little bit different? Why don't we try something fun? Let's do something a little bit more cartoony. How about if we did like, oh, I've been a fan of the Simpsons for a while. I haven't been watching recently, but I'm a fan of the style. And why don't we try doing a Simpsons Batman? That would be a lot of fun. Why don't we give that a try? Okay, so that was the Simpsons one. Very quick, very fun to do. Let's try something a little bit different. So I'm going back between comic style and cartoony. So let's go to a different style. And one I always wanted to try is another one of my heroes. His name is Rob Liefeld. I personally like his artwork, and it's one of the reasons why I got into comics. I've explained that many times to you, so I thought it'd be fun to try to do a Rob Liefeld Batman. So let's give that a try. Okay, so there's the Rob Liefeld one, and I felt pretty good about it. It's not too bad. It was really tough, you know. I'm really trying to analyze all the intricate details of his face, so it was pretty tough, but not too bad for a quick little drawing. So why don't we go back and forth again? Why don't we do something a little bit more fun? Well, this was fun, but something a little different. Why don't we try Family Guy? Why don't we try doing a Family Guy Batman? That would be a lot of fun. Let's do that one. Okay, so 4 down. I think I want to try something a bit different. Okay, there's an artist, world-renowned. If you're in the comic books, you know this guy. His name is Frank Miller, and he is a legend. He is a legend. He created Sin City, one of the co-directors of 300. I really liked his style in Sin City. I thought it was a really interesting style. So I thought, like, he's drawn Batman. He's drawn the most classic Batman ever, right? But I want to try it in his Sin City style. So for the next one, let's try that. A Frank Miller Sin City style Batman. Let's try that. was an interesting try. I don't think I was successful at all. I think I should have made him feel more like the Dark Knight and then added that sort of rendering to it, but it's different. Okay, so now I want to do something cartoony again, and one of my favorite YouTubers out there right now, and he's doing it all. He's one of my favorites. His name's Ross Draws. Hopefully I get to meet this guy one of these days. Maybe I'll get to collab with him one of these days. But he has an amazing style, and he comes from, you know, the concept world as well, film and video game world as well. So he'd be a great guy to collab with one of these days. But I really, really love his style. So I thought it would be fun to do a Ross Draws-esque type Batman. So why don't I give that a try right now? There you go. I'm liking these cartoony ones because they literally take like 5 minutes to do. Very quick. So now I'm going back to an American style. Here I'm thinking, which one should I do? I'm trying to think of ones that influence me the most. Some artists that influence me the most. How about we do? Let's do a Joe Madureira style Batman. If you guys don't know who Joe Mad is, he is one of the most famous comic artists ever, right? He was really he boomed in the 90s, and he's also responsible for a game called Battle Chasers. I believe what's it called? Battle Chasers something war. I forgot. But he kickstarted that and he funded it just like that. So he's a huge video game guy as well. So I thought that'd be fun. He's one of my, like, I wouldn't say I'm copying his style, but I love the energy in his work. So why don't we do that? Let's do a Joe Mad Batman. Okay, so I actually like the way the Joe Mad one turned out. I thought that looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like him too. Maybe I should start drawing like that. Maybe not. So let's do another cartoony one, and I couldn't possibly do this without doing something that was at least a little Disney-esque. And I'm sure my kids would appreciate that. So why don't I try to do a Disney-esque Batman? Okay, let's do that right now. There it is. That is the Disney version. I think it looks pretty cool, you know. So for the next one here, I think I'll have a lot of fun. Another one of my great influences is actually a painter, okay? And his name is Alex Ross. And if you don't know who Alex Ross is, he was the first one to really make these superheroes, all of them, feel like they could actually be living and breathing by doing this realistic painting style. But it wasn't realistic to the point that it was photoreal, but realistic that it was still the comic. It had the essence of the comic, but still had the realism to it, which was amazing. So I'm not a painter by all means, by any means. So I'm gonna actually attempt to draw Alex Ross style Batman with the feel of it, but still do it in pen and ink. Okay, so let me see if I can pull that off. Let's try it.
I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and zippity zoom. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I don't care.
I'm stuck there for a second. Okay, so went pretty well. I like it. It's a little different. Maybe I should have done like some ink wash or something like that just to bring it home. So for the final piece here. Just trying to think about, as you guys saw, I'm going from cartoony to comics, cartoony to comics, cartoony to comics, And trying to think of something I could do at the end. It'll have to be cartoony. And I think there's probably only one I could think of right now. Now, there's a whole lot more I could do, and a lot went through my mind to the point where I might have to do a part 2 of this. Do another 10 different styles, because there are just so many styles I could try. But I think I might want to try my buddy Jazza. But in the style of his avatar. On the style of his avatar. Like, he does a whole bunch of different styles, but I think something along the lines of his avatar. So let's give that a try.
We bop and hippity hop, I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one.
And there you have it. That is my 10 styles of Batman. And absolutely a lot of fun to do. Each one had its own interesting challenge. Took me way longer than I thought it would. And kudos to those who were able to do the 20. I only did the 10, though I do want to do the 20. So I would love to do this challenge again and do all completely new styles. So I would actually like your help when it comes to picking new styles. Let me know down below the artists that you would like me to imitate, or any sort of art style you would like to see me attempt. And we will do that. But this was extremely fun. So I can't wait to put this up on Instagram. I think I might put it up on Instagram and ask who they think it is. Now, for those of you who are watching, don't go to my Instagram. You know the answers. Don't go to my Instagram and then give all the answers away, okay? I want to see if anyone can genuinely figure out who these guys are. So I'm telling you right now, all of you who are watching right now. And if someone does, it either means they didn't watch this whole video, or they just want to take advantage. So call them out if you see them, if you knew they watched this video. Anyway, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm just joking, guys. But anyways, this was a lot of fun. Let me know if you like this video. I would really like to know. But if you are new to my channel, you looked around, you like what you see, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, I will be your friend for life. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Follow me on all social media, all down below. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to keep drawing. And I'll see you all tomorrow.